Hello, everybody. Glad to see you on the sixth webinar of our summertime program. My name's Anita, and I really hope that today we're going to have fun and learn a lot of new things. But first of all, you can send in the chat how you feel today. If you feel well or you feel happy, excited, maybe you feel sad, just share with us your mood. I really hope that your mood is perfect today. But anyway, even if it's not, I think we can change that, we can fix that, and everything will be even better um, at the end of our webinar. So it's time to start. And this is week 6. And this week you have learned zero conditional. As for the grammar, and also you learned some words about the disasters, natural catastrophes, and so on and so forth. So here it is. But before we start, I want you to look at this picture, and you need to count the shape and share with us. So here we have different shapes, like a blue star, a red heart, um, a yellow rhombus, and a pink smile or emoji. You need to count and share, for example, this number of stars, like, I don't know, 10 stars and 9 hearts or something. So I just don't really know. I want to hear it from you. So just please send in the comments the results, how many different things you can see here. So guys, I'm waiting for your replies there. Just comment down below how many different shapes you can see. Stars, rhombuses, hearts, and smiles. So guys, just write please. Just comment there. Count the shapes. Well, okay, you're still counting, I guess. So I'm gonna give you 1 more minute to count, and then you can share with us, and at the end of the webinar, we're going to check if you were right and if you counted this. Okay, 20 stars. All right then. What about other shapes? 13 hearts. Okay, cool. What about other shapes? Smiles, 15. Cool. 18 stars, you think? Or 18 or 20? I can see you have different results. Okay, cool. Then at the end of the webinar, you're going to check that. We're going to see if who was right and what real number of these stars we've got. Stars, rhombuses, and so on and so forth. And now it's time for us to revise the grammar. And as I've told you before, this week you have learned zero conditional. So what is it conditional at all, and what does it mean zero conditional? Conditional, this is the type of the sentence where you have two parts, and these two parts show the condition and result. Like what can happen if something happens. And we have four types of conditional, starting with the zero conditional. It's like the first type of conditional called the zero conditional. And we're going to look through this, how we use this, when we use that, the structure, and also some examples. So the structure, you can see it here. The structure is the next. If the word if, it goes always with the conditionals. The word if, this is the part called condition. So if you see the word if, this is your condition. Like if this condition is completed, then the next thing can happen. So it's like the sequence of events, if we can say so. So in zero conditional, you have the word if, and then it goes present simple. You remember what present simple is, I'm pretty sure. And then you have a comma, and then you've got the present simple tense again. So both condition and result, they are in the present simple tense. Why do we use this? We use it to talk about things that are always true, like a scientific fact. And examples. If you freeze water, it turns into ice. You have this condition. What can happen if you complete this? If you freeze water. And you have present simple here with the word if. If you freeze. Then the next. It turns into ice. You have the present simple here again, but this is your result. If you freeze water, it turns into ice. Then, and if you heat water at 100 degrees, it boils. Again, the new condition, if you heat water at 100 degrees, then the new result, it boils. Or let's have a look at this part, this thing, the same here, if condition, then result. Present simple in condition, present simple in result. If you leave ice in the sun, it melts. And you've got to come here. So zero conditionals are used for facts that are generally true and do not change. Also, it refers to a general situation that always happens if a condition is met. And here is one more thing that you need to remember. You see that here we've got the word if, and then we've got a condition and result. If you stand in the rain, you get wet. And here you've got a comma. But sometimes you can put the word for result at the first place, and then you have that condition. Like you get wet if you stand in the rain. So it's totally fine to have it like this. And in this case, if result goes first and you have if in the middle of the sentence, you don't need a comma. So if you stand in the rain, comma, you get wet. You get wet if you stand in the rain and no comma here. So try to be attentive with this, with commas, because condition result. You need a comma, result condition, you don't need a comma. Okay, so one more time. Zero conditional. Remember, these are the things that are always true, usually scientific facts. Structure involves condition in the present simple and result in the present simple as well. And don't forget about the comma. If condition goes first, you need a comma. And if it goes to the next place, you don't need a comma. So this is how it works. And now it's time for us to um, work with zero conditionals and order them in the correct order. Like number one, not I'm get busy if bored. So how can we put the words here to make a zero conditional sentence? Can you help me? So not I'm get busy if bored. So write please number one and put these words in the correct order to make zero conditional sentences. And this can be like if you want to use it like condition and result first, that's fine. But if you want to have the result and then condition, then it's totally fine again. So put these words in the correct order, please. We need to make a sentence. So let's do this. Do you have any ideas for number one? Okay, no ideas for this one? Okay, I think this one was a little bit complicated, so probably I need to help you. So for this one, we need to say, yeah, here you're writing number two. Okay, I just asked you to write number one, actually. Well, I get bored if I'm not busy. This is our first sentence. I get bored if I'm not busy. Zero conditional, true fact about me. It's like always, it happens always, all the time. So I get bored if I'm not busy. Then, guys, try to think about number two. And as you can see, I get bored if I'm not busy. We need a comma here. So number two, I can see that Hardi has this sentence. If I'm happy, you are happy. Okay, we can do like this, but I would also say if you're happy, I'm happy. I would say like this. If you're happy, I'm happy. And don't forget that you need a comma out there because you have condition first. If you're happy, I'm happy. Or if I'm happy, you're happy. Then number three, and you fat if exercise eat don't you healthily get. Do you have any ideas for this one? Don't forget that we can have different order. You can have condition and then result, or result and then condition. So, and you fat if exercise eat don't you healthily get. Any ideas for this one? Let's do this, guys. I'm pretty sure you know how to do this. Okay, number three, please. What do you think we've got here? Okay, this will be the next one. You get fat if you don't exercise and eat healthily. So we've got result first and then the condition. So let me write this one. You get fat if you don't exercise and eat healthily. So yeah, just like this. Or if you're right, if you don't exercise and eat healthily or healthy food, you get fat. That's totally fine like this. So just you see, you can have a different order. So Arena, if I'm not mistaken, it was Arena. Arena, that was correct. But I put result first and you put condition first. But that was totally fine. You don't need to delete it. Number 4. Time having flies your fun when. So guys, write please, what do you think we can have here? Number 4. Don't forget to write the number and then share your ideas there. Okay, what about the next one? Yeah, about time. So guys, I'm waiting for this comment. So what can you say? Yeah, I would say time flies when you're having fun. Or when you're having fun, time flies. Just like, doesn't matter. Time flies. Skip the last letter. Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun. Or when you're having fun, time flies. Number 5. Water you boil evaporates it if. Any ideas for this one? Okay, so this will be the next. If you boil water, it evaporates, so like goes up to the sky, if I can say you. So if you boil the water or just water, it evaporates. If you boil water, it evaporates. Yeah. Number 6. You when look feel good. Good you. Okay, so many similar words actually. So what can we say here? You when look feel good. Good you. I don't know, it sounds like, I don't know, like a poem or something. Okay, just write about number 6, guys. All right then. Number 6. When you feel good, you look good. When you feel good, you look good. And here we need a comma, guys. Don't forget about that. When you feel good, you look good. Number 7. Postman shower when the I arrives. A. Take. So what about this one? Okay, so I would say something like, when I take a shower, a postman arrives. The postman arrives. So when I take a shower, the postman arrives. Like when I take a shower, the postman arrives. It's kind of big for this. The postman arrives. Yeah, and I don't have space for this, but we're gonna read this then. Or the postman arrives when I take a shower. Yeah, that's true, but Arina, here you don't need a comma because the result is like first. When I take a shower, the postman arrives. Then number 8, about I whenever smile, think I her. What can you say about this one? So I would say like this. Whenever I think about her, I smile. Yeah, romantic. Then number 9, finally, we're outside when cold, I, it's my. So we're outside when cold, I, it's, and my. So if you have these options, when it's cold outside, I wear my coat. Then my congratulations, you did it right. Okay, nice work, everybody. Don't forget that we can have different order of the words. I mean, you can have condition first and then the result, or the result and then condition. So it's totally fine if you have it like this. So it's time for us to check your grammar and play the game. We're gonna play the word vault game. Yeah, and it's time for us to check the grammar. So wait a second. I'm going to open this. One moment. Okay, so here it is, and we can play. So let's do this. Here, we need to finish the sentence. You have this, like the beginnings, and then you need to think how we can finish the sentence in the present simple, because this is zero conditional here, and everybody can have different ideas. So I'm going to share my ideas, what I can do in this situation, but you please send in the chat your ideas, what you think we can finish, how we can finish this. So here it is. Yeah, general fact. That's an interesting one. If you learn English, what in general happens if you learn English, guys? So I can say, if you learn English, you can travel a lot. So what do you think? What happens if you learn English? So if you learn English, just finish the sentence. So I say, if you learn English, you can travel a lot. What are your ideas? What happens if you learn English? Share with us, please. Just write down in the comments. Okay, your ideas. Yeah, so if you learn English, you can travel a lot. If you learn English, you are smart. If you learn English, you can find a good job. Yeah, different ideas. You can send some more ideas to share with us. That would be perfect. Okay, then. If you learn English, you can understand people. I would say maybe you can understand people from other countries. Yeah, that's very good. Oh, if you buy a cat or dog, let's finish this one. If you buy a cat or dog, I would say you play with it. If you buy a cat or a dog, you play with it. What do you think we can have here? If you buy a cat or dog, what happens? For example, you can play with it. Yes. Or if you buy a cat or a dog, you need to take care of it. If you buy a cat or dog, it is more interesting to live. Yeah. Good. The next one. If you have something to eat, guys, what can we say here? If you have something to eat, I would say, if you have something to eat, you can cook nice food from this. What are your ideas here? If you have something to eat, you can share your food with your friends and family. Or if you have something to eat, you can make a breakfast, right? What else do you think we can do if you have something to eat? If you have something to eat, you don't need to cook food. Yeah. So it depends. If you want to cook something good from this, then you can. But if you don't, then it's not necessary. Okay, the next one. If you go to bed earlier, what happens? I can say, if you go to bed earlier, you can wake up as fresh as daisies. Or if you go to bed earlier, you can have a nice sleep. Okay. What else? If you go to bed earlier, your monster, your underbed monsters won't catch you. If you go to bed earlier, you get up earlier. If you go to bed earlier, you cannot sleep. Well, it depends, I guess. Okay, if the weather is nice, I can say one from me. If the weather is nice, we always go to the park. What can you say? If the weather is nice. Okay. What are your other ideas, guys? I'm waiting for them. If the weather is nice, we can go for a walk. Yeah, that's definitely true. If the weather is nice, my best friend and I go to the park. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I probably can choose the next one. If the temperature is below 0 Celsius degrees, if the temperature is below 0 Celsius degrees, it's cold, I can say. So what else can we do if the temperature is below 0 Celsius degrees? Guys, let's say this. I know that you can do this. Why don't you say that? So guys, can you hear me? Can you see me? Some problems with the internet probably. Okay, so if you miss the bus home, or if you miss the bus home, you can walk to your home. Yeah. Okay, and let it be one more. If you mix red and blue, it's about the colors actually. So guys, let's say what happens if you mix red and blue. It's gonna be the new color. So if you mix the red and blue, if this is new for you, you're gonna have purple color. So yeah. Okay, nice work, guys. So it's time for us to move on, and here is what we have next. So now it's time for grammar questions and answers. So if you have questions, please send them in the chat. But if you don't have any questions, then please send a minus, okay? So guys, I'm waiting for your questions if you do have some. Okay, no questions. That's cool. So it's time for us to work a little bit with the words. And here we need to complete the exercise. So in this exercise, you need to read something about different weather. So for example, blizzard. It's a storm with a lot of snow. Then drought, when there is a very little rain for a long time. Tornado, a storm with high winds that looks like a funnel. And flood when there is too much rain very quickly. So now you need to look at these pictures and choose what you can see here. So picture number one, please. When there is a very little rain for a long time. So what can you see in picture one? Let's take this. Well, that's tornado, right? Then picture number two, right? What can you see in picture number two? If it's blizzard or drought. Of course, this is drought, so it's really dry and hot, no water, no rain. Then number 3, is it tornado or blizzard? So the next one, is it flood or drought? Okay, guys, so this was a flood. Yep. And now let's look what we have next. So it's time for us to play Bamboozle a little. So wait a second. And here you will see different weather types, weather conditions, and you'll need to say what weather you can see there. So let's start. I'm gonna pick, okay. We lose 25 points here for this time. Okay, it happens sometimes. For the first time, we lose. Okay, then let's choose this one. Okay, so we need to complete the month of the year. So we've got January, March, May, July, September, November, and what other months do we have here? Okay, so you can write. Well, what do we have here? We've got January, then February, then we've got March, April, May, June, July, August, September, November, September, October, November, and December. Here it goes. Then, when do English and Americans celebrate Halloween? What season is it then? So guys, just write please, what season? Okay guys, so what season? That's autumn. That was right. Okay, and do you know the exact date? Like the date and the month? Yeah, that is October. October the 31st. That's true. Okay, let's pick something different. No points here. Okay. This one is number 5. When do we celebrate Easter season? So let's just name the season, guys. Do you know the season for the Easter? Yes, you're right. That's spring. Good. What was the weather like a month ago? Well, I'm not sure what it will be here. Yeah, what they're going to show us there, but maybe we can say what it was a month ago here in your city, here in Ukraine in general. Let's say this. So probably it was really hot 1 month ago too. Maybe not so hot, but yeah. And if you look at this picture, it was pretty windy. Yeah, and if it's about this picture, it was windy. But now, well, but here in Ukraine, it was hot. Okay, the next one. Oh, we win 25 points. So cute. Next one. What is he wearing today? This guy. What is he wearing today? Let's say that. So guys, what's he wearing today? Yeah, you're right. He's wearing a suit. Okay, let's pick this one. What are you wearing today, guys? I really hope that you're not wearing this. You're not wearing a jacket. Yeah, so for example, I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. What about you guys? What are you wearing today? You personally, share with us. What are you wearing today? So maybe you're also wearing a t-shirt and shorts, just like me. Or maybe you're wearing jeans and I don't know. Maybe you're wearing a swimsuit. No, so maybe a dress, a skirt. So just like I'm wearing something. Yeah, you have different ideas, so we're going to have some points here. Oh, win 50 points, so lucky. What was the weather like a month ago? So let's talk not about our place. Let's talk about this picture. What was the weather like 1 month ago for this picture? What can you say? Yeah, and it was foggy actually. That's true. Okay, let's pick another one. When do we celebrate Christmas? Guys, let's say what season and also let's say the day when we celebrate Christmas. So let's do this, guys. We can do this. Yeah, we celebrate Christmas in winter, and to be exact, we like we celebrated on the 7th of January, but some people celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December. Next. What month is between December and February? Just comment down below what month is between December and February. Yes, it's January. The weather like last autumn. You can say yes, it was cold. That's true. It was. That's true. Okay, let me pick this one. What season does the what season do the holidays start? You can see this season in the picture. Okay, your ideas for this one? Yeah, that's true. That's summer. And this one. When do Americans and Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving? It's when you have to thank everybody for everything. When you have to say that you're grateful for your life, for the people in your life, like for everything that happens in your life. Do you know this holiday? And do you know when Americans and Canadians celebrate that? Any ideas, guys? All right then. Well, actually, it's in October, if I'm not mistaken, and you think it's October or November? Let's check. Yeah, it's November, actually. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this girl is so cool. Never lose. So we've got 230 points. We're doing so great today. Nice work, everybody. We're playing Bamboozle really, really, really well. Okay, guys, now it's time for us to move on, and let me share this part with you. So now, guys, it's time for us to have vocabulary Q&A. So now, if you have questions about the words that we have discussed, you can ask me in the chat, and I'm going to answer these questions. But if you don't have any questions, then just write, please, that you have no questions. Or just a minus. So please, guys, I'm waiting to see if you have questions. You need my help with something? If you really do, then just go ahead. But if you don't have any questions, please let me know. Can't really see your questions yet. No questions. Okay, I understand. That's pretty good. Right then. So then we can move on. And now it's time for us to check if the number of these objects you counted was correct. So we've got 19 stars, 13 hearts, 13 rhombuses, and 18 smiles. So this is how it works. And now, guys, let me show you what you'll have to do for the next time. So for the next time, you need to create new projects. And these projects are, this project is called What's Your, You Are What You Eat project. So we are what we eat. You can make some pictures and write something about different food. Yeah, if we eat like this food, it happens to us. If we eat that food, then it happens to us also. So you need to show like how our health depends on the food. And for this, guys, you'll need to send these projects, upload them in this like Google, on the Google Drive. So here it is, the link in the chat. And also let me show you how to share this. So first of all, link in the chat here. Yeah. And here it is. You need to click on создать. Then you can click on загрузить файлы. And then you choose something. You upload the picture, for example, this one. And then you can click here and you can just rename. So for example, like write your name. I'm writing my name, Anita. Yeah, and this means that this is my project. I can delete it. So one more time, I'm going to send this link. You can see it right now. In загальный chat. So загальный chat, you need to open this. So I'm gonna write like new projects. We are what we eat. This is the topic. Upload here. You follow this link, guys. Please don't follow the previous one. Just only this link. You follow this link and you upload everything there. So just upload here. And one more time, let me show you what you need to do. Exactly. So this is what you are, what you eat, or we are what we eat. Just everything that you like about healthy food, about eating habits, how to show that you can, how your health depends on your, like the food you eat and your lifestyle. Yeah. So it's time for us to say goodbye. Thank you for being here and taking part in our webinar. Hope to see your project by the end of the next week. And I really want to see them all, and this would be just perfect. Thank you for being here with the grammar, zero conditional, and also the vocabulary about the weather and different weather conditions. Don't forget about the projects and wish you to have a nice week, everybody. See you. Goodbye.